Hey, what's good, champions? Arian, Tyson here. Listen, I wanted to shoot this video today because I am a person that's big on the importance of self-care. And I want to share with you some things that you need to insist on doing for yourself, not just because the year is coming to a close, but just going forward. These are some things that I insist that you should insist on doing for yourself. So if you get value from this video, feel free to like, comment, and share this video with someone that needs to hear this. So one of the things that I've learned, and I heard this said a while ago, and it's stuck with me since then. It says you can't lift 1,000 pounds all at once, yet you can easily lift 1 pound 1,000 times. Tiny repeated efforts will get you there. And so I'm someone that's big on consistency because consistency helps you build momentum. Now, why do I bring this up? Because I have witnessed people reinventing themselves regardless of age. I've seen 40 plus year olds start families. I've seen 50 plus year olds graduating from college for the first time. I've seen 60 plus year olds starting successful businesses and much more. And the question becomes, how did they do that? And in a nutshell, they started making gradual progress in their lives step by step, one day at a time, one step at a time. And by doing so, they changed the trajectory of their lives. What you need to remember most right now is that it isn't too late to start making positive changes in your life this year. Your future is always affected by what you start doing today. Yet so many people wait around for some arbitrary date and time, like next year, to take action. I've heard it said like this: there's 7 days in the week, and some day is not one of those days. I'm gonna say it again. There are 7 days in a week, and some day is not one of them. Don't be one of them. Make yourself a priority starting now. I'm going to share with you 3 things in this video that you should insist on doing for yourself. Number one, you need to insist on embracing your humanness. Insist on embracing your humanness. What do I need? What do I mean? Human is the only real label we're born with, yet we forget so easily. To become attached to a loaded label of overweight, divorced, diseased, rejected, poor, is to be like the rain that doesn't know it is also the clouds, or the ice, that it forgets it is water. For we are far more than the shape we are currently in. And we, like the wind, like the water, like the sky, will change forms many times in our lives while forever remaining beautifully human. So forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for the bad decisions you made, for the times you lacked understanding, for the choices that accidentally hurt others and hurt yourself. Forgive yourself for being young and reckless. These are all vital lessons, ladies and gentlemen. And what matters most right now is your willingness to grow from them. Once we forgive ourselves and fully embrace our humanness, it's almost funny to see how seamlessly we can adapt to life's transitions, how we outgrow what we once thought we couldn't live without. Trust me, I know that. And then we fall in love with what we didn't even know that we wanted. Take this to heart and don't forget to pause regularly to appreciate how far you've come. You've been through a lot. And guess what? You've grown a lot too. Give yourself credit for the steps you have taken so that you can step forward again with grace. Second thing that you need to insist on doing for yourself is that you need to insist on subtracting what does not belong in your life. And that's a critical one. That is a huge one because when you discover something that nourishes your soul and brings you joy, something that truly matters to you, care enough about yourself to make room for it in your life. And if you find that you don't have enough time for what matters, stop doing things that don't matter. In other words, start subtracting what isn't working for you. Every time you subtract negative from your life, you make room for more positive. Let that sink in for a second, right? When things aren't adding up in your life, that's when you need to begin subtracting. Life gets a lot simpler and more enjoyable when you clear the emotional and physical clutter that makes it unnecessarily complicated. And there's so much you can let go of in life without losing an absolute thing. It's called growth. Letting go of the old makes way for the new. Letting go of what is not working requires you to be honest with yourself. Letting go of what isn't working makes way for what will work. When the pain of holding on is worse than the pain of letting go, it's time to let go and grow. And then finally, for this video, what you should insist on doing for yourself is insist on leaving other people's judgmental opinions alone. Leaving other people's judgmental opinions alone. I remember when I first started writing my first book years ago, I agonized over whether people would think what I was writing was good enough. And I desperately hoped that they like it. And then oftentimes I caught myself imagining that they didn't. Then one day, as I was still writing, I realized how much energy I was wasting worrying about it. So I've gradually learned to relax with simply not knowing. Some problems in life, such as not knowing what others think of you, are really not meant to be resolved. And that was a hard lesson to learn for me. What you need to remember is that you cannot control how other people feel or how they receive your energy. Anything you do or say gets filtered through a mindset occupied by whatever they are going through at that particular moment, which likely has zero to do with you. So just keep doing your thing with as much love and passion as possible. So I wanted to share that with you today. I hope that it was of value to you. If it was, feel free to like, comment, and share this video. If you have not already done so, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much to those who have subscribed recently. I'm going to do my best to just keep it coming. Despite not even feeling 100%, nevertheless, I made a commitment that I was going to stay consistent, and that's what I've been. So as always in life, you have two choices. You can make moves or you can make excuses, but you most certainly cannot do both. It's yours truly, Arian Tyson, and I will talk to you on the next one. Peace.